we are close to the top of our Peruvian tour, Machu Picchu. Would anyone believe what I found? Shouted American historian and archaeologist Hiram Bingham, the explorer of Machu Picchu. The Inca city, hidden between the peaks of the Andes, is perhaps the most mysterious ruined city of the world. It has been hiding for 4 centuries on a hillside at 2,450 meters altitude, protected by almost vertical hillsides covered by green forests, often wrapped in clouds. In 1350, even Pizarro himself was surprised how quickly he had managed to occupy the country. Tribal wars inside the Inca Empire weakened the natives' resistance, and their foot soldiers could not compete with the Spanish cavalrymen. Manco Capac, the defeated emperor, escaped from Cuzco, and in the mountains established a new capital named Vilcabamba, where his dynasty remained for 36 years. Hiram Bingham, a teacher at Yale University, was looking for this city in 1911. And the same thing happened to him as to Columbus. He made a sensational discovery, although not finding what he was looking for. Departing from Cuzco, he walked around the banks of the Urubamba River, where he met an old local who offered to guide him to the ruins called Machu Picchu, namely Old Peak, already overgrown by jungle. The way led along untrodden paths over unsteady suspension bridges spun of ropes above precipices until the archaeologist caught sight of the ruins of the fascinating Inca citadel. What he saw, of course, was not even similar to today's spectacle. In 4 centuries, the jungle had almost entirely taken the former buildings into possession. Bingham thought he had found Vilcabamba, and the following year he started an expedition to clear the ruins of trees, bushes, and undergrowth. The archaeological excavation, the saving of finds, and the conservation of ruins had begun. He met with one surprise after another: buildings built of white granite blocks taller than a human being, ruined churches, public areas, baths and yards excited and mesmerized the members of the expedition. I slowly realized, the explorer wrote in his diary, that the wall and the semicircular church adjacent to it above the cave were the finest masonry work of the world. My breath nearly stopped. What could this place be? Today we know that the fortified small Inca town of approximately 1,000 inhabitants was uninhabited even before 1572. The Spanish never found it, so it remained singularly intact during the centuries. Only the thatched roofs of the houses had mouldered. Later, Bingham excavated 2 Inca cities, but he did not recognize that one of these was Vilcabamba. At least this is what another researcher, Jean Savoy, thought in 1964. Today we consider Machu Picchu an extremely important Inca city of religious significance to which religious pilgrimages probably had led. The settlements located along the roads leading here, Sayakmara and Winai Waina, discovered by the Hungarian Paul Fejus, became the stations of this pilgrimage, where pilgrims can cleanse themselves in the baths in order to step through the Sun Gate free of their sins. The planning and construction of Machu Picchu, together with the multi-level blocks of palaces, church, residences, stairs and water pipes, wells and agricultural terraces, are considered a masterpiece. It is imaginable that the Inca archaeologist worked by using earthen models. We can read in the volume by James Harper and Jennifer Westford entitled On the Field of Legends. What is sure is that the workers delivered the huge granite blocks to the scene without draft animals and steel tools, using rollers and levers. They formed and ground the stones at the place of construction, then fitted them together precisely without using mortar. The main square was the center of city life, the scene of celebrations and markets. The dignitaries' houses and offices were located on the terraces surrounding the square, while the peasants' raw stone houses were built on the lower levels. Machu Picchu is one of those rare historical places from which peace is spreading as destruction has avoided it. However, it can thank its unrivaled position also to its situation, as it was a stone eagle nest between the cloudy peaks of the Andes halfway to the sky.